Hey man, how you doing?
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I want to ask you, so Peter Dinklage is calling out the new Snow White film, essentially saying the story itself is offensive to little people.
I saw Peter Dinklage trending on Twitter and I got worried for a second. I was like, oh wait, am I gonna move up to like the number 3 dwarf in Hollywood? I was scared, but no, for those hoping that I'm gonna go against him and there's gonna be a dwarf feud, no, I'm not, because it is, and they're touting the progressiveness. They're touting that they have Latinx Snow White, which is great, but we're still doing the dwarf thing, and you know, so he's right, but at the same time, I'm torn because it's like, yes, it's minorly offensive, whatever, but at the same time, I kind of need the work, so I'm kind of hoping for acting gigs. But you know, that's why I'm a stand-up comic, so I can more work for myself and not have to worry about other people telling the story. But I think there's ways to fix it. I think there's ways you can still do a progressive Snow White and not offend the dwarves. Like, make Snow White end up with one of the dwarves. How about that? I mean, she goes for a prince who made out with her while she was legally dead. I mean, that's kind of creepy, right? She should go for one of the dwarves. I mean, they have jobs, you know, they got good friends, they got a house, they like to protect her, and if you're like, well, how are they going to provide for her? They're diamond miners, so they're rich, all right, and they're self-made, you know, they're self-made wealthy. It's not like the prince who's just like, do you know who my father is? Like, come on, how about you end up with the dwarves, then you have a progressive Snow White, and everybody's happy.
Some people make the argument that Peter Dinklage is single-handedly taking away roles from 7 little people. How do you feel about that?
I would say that Hollywood's doing that more than Peter.
Really?
I would say that Hollywood, by not providing more roles that are willing to give to a dwarf, I think they're doing that more than Peter is, because Peter's pretty much the only one in Hollywood right now that's working that doesn't play stereotypical dwarf roles, which is fantastic for him. So he's not taking away the roles.